that could do. Smoking so much gas.
Hey, it's Tay on the creative plane, align your mind with divine type shit. Today I want to talk about gratitude type shit and why that's so important. Why I use gratitude and what it's helped me with along my journey type shit. So I use gratitude to appreciate what I have type shit. And when you appreciate what you have, you put a frequency over yourself that's basically saying you're emitting a frequency to the universe, basically saying you have it type shit. When you emit a frequency that you have it, it has to reflect that back, so it's gonna give you more type shit. And even ancient texts talk about this. Like in the Bible, Jesus says that he who has shall be given more and shall have an abundance. And it says he who doesn't shall even have the things that he has taken away from him. All that means is that he who knows he has type shit, who knows and puts this frequency over themselves that they already have it, that they're going to receive more type shit. They'll receive the abundance because they have gratitude. They're acknowledging, making the bond with the Creator that they already have it type shit. So basically, it's gonna have to reflect type shit. Like attracts like. So when you say that you have it, the same thing is gonna have to happen type shit. And other ancient texts talk about this too, and like the Emerald Tablets and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of truth everywhere. You just need to find it. But it is also this Japanese doctor named Dr. Masaru Emoto. He did a study on consciousness, what we truly are, and he found out that our emotions have an effect on consciousness type shit. So what we feel has an effect on consciousness. He used water for this experiment, and water is pure consciousness. But when he did it, and we're made up of 90% water, that tells you a lot about how we feel is gonna affect us type shit. It's gonna affect our realities. But and the air has water in it as well. But this doctor, he went and did this study, and you could look him up and do your research on him, and he found that he did it with snowflakes, and there's geometrical crystals and stuff like that, and they made perfect patterns. It was positive emotions based in love, but emotions based in lack of love, it was things like, it was like messed up. It wasn't geometrical. It wasn't like, it wasn't perfect, whatever, however you want to describe it. But it was basically the opposite of the lack, love type shit. So rooting yourself in gratitude is rooting yourself in love and shit like that. Just for getting more of what you want, gratitude is the best thing that you can use, basically. Like gratitude would change your reality because like attracts like, and once you have gratitude and you're emitting that frequency to the universe, it's gonna bring back what you want type shit. So yeah, that's been like a really important thing in my journey. I'm getting to the point where I'm able to use it more often, where it's becoming I want it to become a state of mind. So in order to create habit, you gotta do something over and over. So doing that is gonna create wealth in your life because you're already wealthy, you already have it, you're already a being of abundance when you came here. It's the belief systems that make us think that we're not type shit, that make us think that we're lower than we actually are, but in all reality, we already have it all type shit. When you were born, you have everything you need to survive type shit and to thrive. It's even in every breath you take. Like the air is free for you type shit. It's a give and exchange. You already have an abundance within you type shit. And once you realize this, it's gonna manifest on the outside, and you'll be able to control your reality type shit. Just by having gratitude. It's much better than trying to go and do it on your own, because gratitude will bring it to you type shit. There's different energies, there's push and there's pull type shit. So you want to basically let it be pulled towards you by emitting this frequency. So you don't have to do any pushing or anything because life is supposed to be an ease. Life is a flow. It's a energy. That's what energy is. Energy flows through like every time you see energy, it's always flowing. When it stops, something happens. Like when it stops, that's basically resistance. So becoming the flow, having gratitude will help you become the flow type shit. It'll help you uncover mysteries of reality type shit, discover more about yourself. Just by having gratitude for who you are, you're gonna discover more about yourself type shit. Because it says, he who has shall be given more in abundance, and he who doesn't, even what he has should be taken from him. I believe that's Matthew 13:12. But that's basically saying, like, to have gratitude. When you know that you have something, you're emitting that frequency, you're being thankful, you're being grateful, and your actions are automatically gonna follow your thoughts type shit. So once you do this, it's gonna put you in alignment type shit, and you'll be able to attract more of what you want just by feeling good about it, just by acknowledging that you have it, creating that bond with the creator type shit. Gratitude is very important. That's what I'm realizing type shit. It's very important to acknowledge what you have. Like even just saying thank you for waking up, saying thank you for your feet and shit like that. Like that gets you around everywhere. Like being thankful for the things, for the small things, is gonna add up, and you're gonna get bigger things type shit. So gratitude, that's number one. That's number one. Like you gotta have that. So that's how gratitude's been able to help me on my journey and shit. So have gratitude for what you have, and more of it's gonna come to you. And if this video helps you, like and subscribe. It's gonna help me reach other people to help them as well. Thank you for tuning in. It's Tay on the Creative Plane, on your mind with divine type shit. Peace.